welcome back to the top 8 of the YugiTuber Grand Championship. In this match, we have Duelrock88, the last representative of Team Europe. He's going to be playing Geargia, going up against 87ShoNuff and his Yang Zings. And with us, once again, we have the Cali Effect.
Wait, there was another team other than us?
Well, no, I'm just saying Team Europe because for the European players. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Rescue Cat Duelist is still in. So
yeah, that's what I was like, isn't she still in? I mean, even if our team was religious with it, I don't even see another squad trying to stop us.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Her match hasn't gone up yet, so I can't say for sure. So, Duelrock88 is going to start us off with an Upstart Goblin. Nothing new there.
That $10 card too strong. So he's going to set...
He's just set, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to set what we can assume is a Geargia armor, and a Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare, and a Bottomless Trap Hole, and a Mirror Force.
Is that what you're going to
call it?
I'm
just guessing. That's what I'm calling it, because it's...
Remember those cards. We'll see if you're right.
So, 87ShoNuff is going to set the Bixie and another back row. I'm, like, really guessing. It's going to be a Bixie, a Creation, a Skill Drain, and he runs something bad. So, like that Yang Zing trap card. I forget, the one that makes your opponent attack on it. Oh, he runs Anti-Spell Fragrance?
He main decks Anti-Spell Fragrance, yes.
Oh, man, he's nasty. He's hella nasty. That's just nasty. Like how Cleveland would say it. Oh, that's nasty.
So as we see, the Geargia armor was set by Duelrock, so he's going to flip it.
Oh, gee, could have never guessed.
And there's a skill drain from 87ShoNuff.
Oh, man, never would have guessed.
So far, statistically, you are 100% accurate in what they have said.
I mean, that's just stuff I never would have guessed, man. I mean, right. Geargia setting Geargia armor, Yang Zing's flipping skill drain. Psh, man.
Yeah, so the only thing I'm worried about with this matchup is that they're both very kind of slow decks to get going.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I don't even know what to say.
I'm expecting like 2 rows of like 5 monsters at one point.
So 87ShoNuff is gonna summon Paulo, and I think Duelrock is reading maybe a synchro play, but that's his one summon. So I'm seeing Torrential Tribute. That's what I'm seeing.
And there's the Torrential. Yeah, there really was no other reason. Because, I mean, what would he have synced for? Like,
yeah, I mean, he could have synced for Formula Synchron and not got anything. So it was like, that's obvious.
Exactly, because he wouldn't have been able to get anything off that. So the Torrential's going to resolve. Duelrock's going to lose a Geargia armor and a tin plate goldfish. And 87ShoNuff's going to get a couple searches now.
Uh-oh. Wait, here comes Creation. I bet you. I bet you. I bet you. Anything? Come on, 87. You have the Creation. I know you do.
Yeah, it looks like 87ShoNuff setting his chain links in the chat.
I mean, anytime somebody sets up their chain links like he has Creation. I know he does. Don't fail me now. Come on. Come on, make me right.
So, but statistically, you did not predict the Torrential Tribute in that back.
I did not predict the Torrential Tribute. I mean, it's a one-of.
Nor did you predict the Vanity's Emptiness in Duelrock's back row.
You know the card that I should have predicted a long time ago.
Oh, but Keith has the MST for the Vanities. So that's going to be pretty good.
All right. May I finish my chains? He's such a D-bag. Oh, so what'd I tell you? I knew he had the Creation.
Yeah, he's going to flip the Creation because he was going to set that in his chain links before Duelrock was going to flip the Vanities. So the result of that is Keith is now going to get 3 monsters.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, as turn player, set your chain links. I mean, you have the opportunity to set your chain links before your opponent. If you do not set any chain links that are optional, then obviously your opponent gets those set chain links, to response, and you can't activate those chain links. So when multiple cards on your side of the field are activating, you must pick orders for them to resolve. Then your opponent can either pick a response or pick their chain links to resolve, and then you resolve all of them at one time. That was just one little discrepancy.
I can kind of see why there was that discrepancy, though, because Duelrock did have Vanities, so it's like, if 87ShoNuff didn't have that MST, none of what Keith was doing was going to matter.
Yeah, it was like, why are you wasting my time? I have Vanities. Stop playing like a scrub. 87 can't scrub enough.
Yeah, but 87ShoNuff bringing out that Boxia, so this is going to get interesting now. Because
also,
if that box... Oh, go ahead.
If that Boxia gets off its game, but yeah. I can't. Girgias do not have a recovery like that. So if that Boxia gets off, yeah, it's that looks like game.
Not to mention that Boxia is 28 and it's unaffected by traps.
Yeah.
And he has the Yangzing path on top of it.
Somebody opened Godly. Finally.
Wow. So now Yangzing Path is going to allow him to add 3 Yangzings back into his deck, shuffle up, and draw 2. I mean, it's basically Pot of Avarice for the deck.
So let me get this straight. Duelrock88 opens Godly against, I forgot his name, the Mermo player. But 87...
against Playmatter.
Yeah, against Playmatter. Against 87 can't scrub enough. 87 just draws God. Like, this is the best hand you could ever want for Yangzings. I can't think of a better hand.
Yeah, like, that's just incredible. And now he's going to use the other effect of Boxia to destroy Skill Drain and bring back his Jiatu. So now 87ShoNuff's going to enter the battle phase and attack with that Boxia for 2,800.
That damage.
And I mean, 2 more attacks like that, and Duelrock's going to be pretty much done. And considering the fact that Girgia just plays such a heavy trap lineup, I really don't see how Duelrock's going to come back from this, in all honesty.
Especially with the Boxia kind of like being unaffected by half of Duelrock's deck, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
what I'm getting at.
Yeah. So it's like, I personally don't see how he's going to come back from this either. This is the power of Yangzings.
And on top of it, too, he can use Boxia's effect to destroy the Jiatu to special summon, and then also trigger the Jiatu and Creation simultaneously. So...
yeah, this is not good.
Now he's going to be able to get 2 more Yangzings out and potentially make another... I mean, he's got the Chiwen, so he might go for Yazi this time.
Maybe. I mean, regardless, this seems like Girgia's nightmare. Like, period.
I mean, what do you think about this? On paper, what do you think about this matchup?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like Girgia's nightmare. I have a deck full of cards that don't care about being destroyed, that can be immune to half of your deck being traps, that are stronger than your monsters, that spin your cards, that are unaffected by this, can't be targeted by this. It just seems like Duelrock's, Girgia's just nightmare. And on top of that, we're in last format. They mainboard 3 skill drains. I think your only safe card is Vanity's Emptiness, and you just hope and pray that they have no out to it. But other than that, it just seems so nasty.
But there's an out. Duelrock88 with the warning for the Yazi. That's pretty good.
See, the bad thing is I don't even know if that's an out. I mean, because it cost him 2,000 life points. So, I mean, while Yazi didn't get to go for game, it pretty much did a good job at taking some damage away.
Well, I feel like... Okay, so if Duelrock takes 2,800 this turn, and he does manage to draw some miracle card, whatever it may be, at least that he cleared the Yazi off the board, so it's no longer a threat. So I kind of feel like that was the better move.
I'm still waiting for this miracle card. No, of course it was the better move,
yeah.
But I want to hear this miracle card you could draw. I just don't see it.
Regeki.
Any card.
Oh, wait, no, because Creation's still up, too.
No. And Boxia gets his effect.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm like, it's literally, this is Girgia's worst nightmare. A deck like Yangzings.
Well, at the same time, though, Girgia, if they get set up, can prevent Yangzings from going into their incredibly strong synchros. So I think it's a matter of who can get going first.
Yeah, I mean, but in Yangzings just feel like a deck that can get going first. The only good thing about Duelrock and his Girgias is that Girgias can side macro, and that's just another great thing to have against Yangzings. So it's not like all hope is lost. It's just like, oh my god, out of all decks, can I play something else?
I thought you were going to say the best thing about them is that they scoop, because Duelrock88 did in fact scoop it up, and we're going to go into game 2.
I can't risk my gears getting destroyed any longer. I surrender. You win.
So Duelrock's going to go ahead and summon out the Arsenal, tribute it off to Set and Armor, and then he's probably going to just draw some cards with Upstart and just set some back row.
If you guys didn't know, last game was kind of like a flawless victory. So, yeah. for those Mortal Kombat lovers.
So we see.
And I think another thing that I can point out is that Upstart Goblin just basically gives 87 free skill drains.
Yeah, that's another really important thing. I was going to point that out as well. Is that it basically makes skill... It just pays for the skill drain. So 87ShoNuff's like, okay, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, bye.
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah, that dark hole. Yeah.
That's a really good move.
Fact that
it's because not only is he destroying his own monster, he's getting rid of the armor.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I mean, they love destruction. Anytime you get a deck that loves destruction against a deck that needs to set up like this, it's,
Yeah.
Man.
And
this is really just, if it was a movie, it would be Yang Zing's starring 87ShoNuff, and then there wouldn't be no villain, because that's exactly what it's looking like right now.
Yeah, and Geargia really have a hard time dealing with a lot of massive destruction that they can't stop.
Yeah. So Bayan is going to summon Jiaotou, and if Jiaotou effect resolves and he gets the synchro for X card, it's going to be even more problems.
We see Vanities, though, so it doesn't look like that's going to resolve. Luckily for Duelrock.
Yeah, like, cause that was been a lot of problems.
And 87ShoNuff just nagged pretty hard from that.
I for some reason, I have a feeling that 87 does not care. I mean, excuse me, just a thought. I think he doesn't really care about the negging. I mean, right now he has a Yangzing monster. The opponent can't special summon. I'm not 100% sure if he's in the worst position available right now.
That's true, because there's not really any main deck options that Duelrock has that can really get over the Jiaotou. I mean, he summons the Augur to search, but I mean, he can gather up resources, but until that Vanities gets dealt with by one of the players, I mean, it's 87ShoNuff can just sit on that Jiaotou.
Yeah, and from 87ShoNuff's standpoint, he's like, all right, I can do this forever. Like, you have no main board options to get over my Jiaotou. I can draw my resources that I need. Sure, you can get yours, but I'll get mine as well.
So Duelrock88 getting another Geargia armor, or Augur, sorry, and he's going to search Accelerator with that one. He's going to switch the first one to defense.
I tell you what, if Duelrock can get rid of this Vanity's Emptiness and shut off Jiaotou, he can really plan for some big plays that will just kill Duelrock88. Or that can just kill 87 Scrub-Nuff.
Yeah.
Can't scrub enough. 87 can't scrub enough.
So
he's going to flip the Augur to face down defense. I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either. I think that was a misclick. Yeah, it was a misclick.
Nah, man. That's some pro plays right there.
It secretly inherited the power of Geargia armor for a second. Oh my god, could you imagine if Augur was like armor and it had the normal summon effect? Oh my god.
Oh god, that'd be just too good.
So ShoNuff's going to go ahead and MST... Typhoon. Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
He MST'd one of Duelrock88's back row, which in turn destroyed the Vanity's Emptiness, and then 87ShoNuff's going to summon a Bixi and torrential the field.
See, every time that 87 can't scrub enough activates torrential, I have a feeling that it's going to be a pretty big board that's going to be summoned. I want to say 100% of the time, it's going to be a huge board.
And he also has the Yang Zing creation. Wow.
There you go. I mean, it was kind of obvious that he had the creation when he discarded the creation for Jiaotou's effect. I mean, he was pushing, but at the same time, I was like, I don't think 87ShoNuff would be, that bad. He's good.
And so
good enough to know that.
Yeah, and so from that exchange, Duelrock88 loses all of his monsters, and it looks like he's going to be facing down a Yazi.
Not allowing that Geargia armor to flip up and resolve is probably the biggest thing for 87ShoNuff, and he's been doing it very well. Mm-hmm. Now Duelrock has to deal with a Yazi that can't be destroyed by battle or can't be targeted. It's unaffected by traps. Not a really easy monster to get over.
Yeah, I mean, like we were saying before, Duelrock's options are so limited, but he's going to summon a tin plate goldfish.
I wonder what is he going to make.
Yeah, because, I mean, the rank 4 pool, in terms of dealing with Yazi, is very limited. I mean, you can Exiton, but you can't... He has more cards, so I'm really curious to know what he's going to do. He's going to play
here comes the Exiton. He's going to Typhoon himself.
Yeah, that's probably what he's going to do.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, because we know how good Duelrock88 is. He would have Typhooned before he went to the plays, so the Typhoon only means he's going to Typhoon himself. Let's see if 87 Scrub-Nuff can actually realize this before, anything goes down.
He looks like he has a response before on the resolution.
Oh,
He's going to trap stun, so then they're going to be an equal card advantage.
Sugar, honey, ice, and tea.
Wow.
Oh, man. Good job by 87 Can't Scrub Enough reading the Exiton Knight. So Duelrock88 is going to go on an Emerald.
He's pretty much forced to. I mean, I do not think there's another level or rank 4 option that can deal with Yazi.
Crazy Box. Crazy Box
can't even attack.
Shh. You don't need to know that.
And even if it could, Beyond can't be destroyed, or Beyond makes it so that Yazi can't be destroyed by battle.
Diamond King Crab. It has that 3k defense.
And then he can just use Yazi and blow it up. Like, I mean...
Hey. I'm not offering premier solutions. I'm offering a solution.
It's like a rock, paper, scissors. It's like, no matter what Duelrock could have done, it's like 87ShoNuff had the option there. He's going to run over the Emerald. I mean, luckily it gave Duelrock a card. I don't know if it'll help, but, I mean, it's not looking good for him right now.
So statistically, 100% of the time that 87ShoNuff even attempts to summon Yazi, he wins.
That's what it seems like. Duelrock summoning out an Augur. It's the third time he's played Augur this game.
Show's over, folks. I mean, I'm sorry, Simo. I mean, I'm sorry to cut this video short, but yeah, you know it and I know it. He has to rip a Raigeki or a Dark Hole. All right, never mind. Raigeki or Dark Hole can help.
Maybe that's what he's going for. I mean, the fact that he's doing a play, maybe he has a Raigeki. Maybe he has something in mind.
Well, the Gear Armor and defense isn't very encouraging.
Well, he can't attack with the Augur, so there's no real reason to
you're right.
Attack mode.
Maybe he's digging through his deck so he can try to draw that card.
Well, because he grabbed the Accelerator out of his grave, so...
Okay.
If he... Yeah, I mean, if he were to do that... I mean... I don't know. It's really interesting. Maybe Duelrock's trying to... Oh my god, and he draws the path.
The pot of avarice. Wow. The pot of avarice.
I mean, unless Duelrock's maybe trying to assemble, like, the right collection of resources here to maybe do a play. I mean, I can't think of what, but... Because...
Man, you won't...
Maybe he wants, like, 2 accelerators, and I don't know.
You won't believe what Cody would do to this, though. Cody would just wreck 87 Can't Scrub Enough. They're like, you got that scrub board on the field? Rah! And then 87 Scrub Enough. Oh, what the hell?
Soul Charge off the Yang Zing pack.
Okay, Duelrock, I feel for you right now. This man has drawn all the answers, game 1 and game 2. And I know it might seem a little biased that I wasn't as mad as I should have been. But I'm pretty mad for you, because this man has answers for days. And he doesn't even care. He's soul charging for whatever.
This is the other way around now compared to his match with Play Matter.
Yeah. He's like making Yazi food. That's it.
Oh man, that's big. So he's gonna soul charge for 3. And he's gonna use Yazi to pop one of the Jiatus, destroy the Gigant, and now he's gonna trigger Jiatu and Creation to get 2 more Yang Zings on the field.
Keep in mind, he can synchro on his opponent's turn.
Yes.
So, I mean, a lot of people forget that. A lot of people are like, oh, you can't do anything. They try to make a huge board, and then he goes synchro on your turn for Boxia. And then you're like, oh, I forgot that existed. Yeah. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
So he gets Chiwen and Bien.
Alright, so he's synchroing now.
Big Chi and Jiatu.
404?
He's making Herald of Arclight.
What? That doesn't make sense.
It does, actually, because the Herald of Arclight can negate a Spell Trapper monster effect.
Oh, yeah. I completely forgot about that.
And he's making a second one.
Oh, man. GG. GG.
That's like some anime level shit right there.
Yeah. 87 Can't Scrub Enough. Oh, my God. You definitely earned your name ShoNuff back.
Wow.
You definitely, because you showed us. Get it? Showed us.
That's so bad.
You showed us enough.
I mean, that gives him 2 free negates, not to mention that those monsters are floating macrocosmos right now.
Yeah. Man, you 187 and could not show us enough, because I don't even know what else to say. You just... That was... I mean...
So, Duelrock was smart. He just summoned out the Arsenal to attack over one of the Arclights, and
It's interesting that 87 didn't activate Creation's effect.
That is interesting.
Creation, yeah, Creation works when you monsters are destroyed. Period.
Yeah, so I wonder why he didn't.
He just lost all that respect.
Is he back to scrub enough now?
He's back to 87. Can't scrub enough. Not 187. You've seen enough.
And so in main phase 2, Duelrock88 is going to tribute off the armor, tribute off the arsenal rather, set the armor, and set a back row.
Now imagine if he played like ritual monsters.
And 87ShoNuff has the MST. And no, hey, 87ShoNuff, he might. You never know.
Yeah, you might. You never know, man. I'm telling you. This is the same man that played Yang Zing Unleashed in there.
He does main deck anti-spell fragrance, so let's remember that.
Yeah. This is the same dude to main deck Dehumans and Celtic Dragons.
So Geargia Armor is going to flip. I wonder if 87ShoNuff's going to choose
Skill Drain.
Skill Drain. That's a thing, too.
I told you, man. You forgot that Skill Drain existed?
Well, the thing is, though, now, it's like, you're negating the armor, but now your Herald doesn't really do anything.
I thought Hellbreaker... Well, I mean, it was going to get ran over
Well,
regardless.
it can't get run over because it was used with BN.
Oh, yeah,
so
you're right.
it's actually going to be just sitting there. Yeah, and 87ShoNuff's just showing it right now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, I feel like if... I don't know. I kind of feel like I would rather have just tributed off the... Does Herald of Arclight destroy the card it negates, or does it just negate it?
You know, that's a good question. I'd have to read Herald of Arclight, but I'm pretty sure our lovely fans of this, this series will definitely look into that and give us an answer in the comments below.
He draws into a Chi-Wen, so there's some more Yazi-Fu.
Oh, man.
It's...
Why are we still watching this game? It was over when Yazi was summoned. Like, seriously, when Yazi hit the board, this game was over.
Regeki and Dark Hole are still legitimate options.
Okay, all right. I know you're a big basketball fan. Did you remember when the Clippers played the Lakers? I think it was the last time the Clippers played the Lakers.
Yes.
Whose home was that? You tell me whose home was that. That was the Clippers' house. That's exactly how it's been today. It's been all about Yang Zing, starring 87ShoNuff. There's been no Duelrock88. There's been no Geargia. If this was Godzilla, he would be just the people getting killed. Like, he's not even the cops.
And he has the trap stun to finish it off. 87ShoNuff just really showing off a dominating performance. I mean, that's it. I mean, Duelrock88 just showing his hand. He's conceding. That's going to be it for this
You
match.
won't believe it, though. You won't believe it, though. All three of the Swagmans are in top 4,
and
though!
Look, the Regeki was right there. It was so close. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and we will see you in the last match.